Electric Pentagram is the third studio album from Lovebites released in the United States on April 24th, but everywhere else at the end of January. Now with all my reviews, we're going to talk about the cover. Remember, this is no bearing a drum on Pentagram Music. This is just for fun. Now, well, it's a pentagram covered with electricity. Also, like every single one of the band's past albums, there is a wolf on the cover, and this one is darker and more threatening than the past albums. Is this the band's mascot? The wolf is standing on its hind legs in the middle of the pentagram. The cover has a great color scheme too. 10 out of 10 cover. Now we get into the music, and the album starts out with Thunder Vengeance. Some thunder and a choir to start out. There is some good reverb on the snare drums right before everything kicks in. The guitars have a nice tone. I hear a thrash metal influence on this track, which is to be expected as the song was inspired after Miho saw Slayer live. This is a very aggressive song to start the album with, and the song closes with an amazing solo. After that, we get the second song, Holy War. There is a slight symphonic edge on this song from the use of the keyboard on this track, which for the most part of this track, it's in the background. It complements the deeper strings in the background well. Asumi's vocals are really in the spotlight in front and center on this track, which is something she is more than capable at excelling at. The guitar solo is really fantastic, and by the way, get used to hearing that as this is a theme with this band. After that, it's The Golden Destination. Rather melodic guitar leads kick this track right off. There is a massive Iron Maiden influence on the song, though that is to be expected when the song is a love letter to British metal. There is a really impressive guitar part in the background of the chorus, as well as a great use of the cymbal in the instrumental parts by the kit. We end with a strong instrumental finale too. Brace 'Em Hell has some of that thrash edge come back, though this is mainly a hard rock song. It is 100% headbang worthy for sure. There is some finger vibrato present on this song, a really amazing solo that is just as epic as the song it came from. Fifth song is Today's the Day. There is a windy ambient intro right before the track kicks in, a strong motivational anthem. The drums give everything a punch in the first few lines of the first verse, which in turn the guitars give a similar punch later in the verse. Great guitar solo on this track that really does feel like 3 different acts. There are some keys which have a slight bit of reverb on them. At the halfway point, we get When Destinies Align. Some fast but pretty melodic riffs, and there is some good panning with the second guitar in the right side for a moment in the first verse. The keys here really do a great job in the background of making the song feel more layered. There is a great use of cymbals and rides behind the kit throughout the song. The song ends with some epic guitar tapping. We slow the record down a little bit with a Frozen Serenade. There is a really nice groove on this song. This is a power ballad with an emphasis on the word power. The strings in the background work well. The acoustic guitar solo is really amazing and is complemented well by the keys. The background transitions into the electric guitar solo very well. While it is a slower moment on the album, it does not mean the album's letting off the pedal by any means. Next, we have Dancing with the Devil, which was a song that was actually scrapped from Clockwork Immortality, the band's last album. This song has a really nice groove, and the song is very much a hard rock song, and the chorus on the song is really great. It has a really good and catchy melody. We get some great vocalization from Asumi at the end of the song, too. Signs of Deliverance follows that, and there is really good guitar work all throughout the song, from the riffs to the harmonic leads to the really amazing guitar tapping solo. Then after that, we get the return of thrash metal with Set the World on Fire, which has a really good and intense build-up. The Unbroken is probably the biggest song out of left field on the album, a song with a swing theme that is a lot of fun. I do feel a Cynthia influence on this song, and I really think the guitar solo really goes well against the keys. The album closes with Swan Song, the grand finale to the album. There is some really great key work in the background of this song. The song is a vocally driven one, and again, Asumi kills it. The choir at the end really gives the song an epic finale and helps to give the album a great send-off, complete with a great guitar solo. And we close the song and the album with a piano that is beautifully arranged as it is somber and bittersweet. And that was Electric Pentagram by Lovebites. So, as a whole, The guitar solos and rhythms are amazing throughout the album. The bass on this album is just really good too, which is very essential for the main influence of this album and packs a huge punch throughout this album's runtime. The drum kit work is great, and the uses of cymbals and hats and rides throughout. Asumi's vocal performance throughout the album is phenomenal throughout, and this is the band's most aggressive album to date, as thrash metal is the most predominant influence throughout this album, though there are moments outside of this style shift, such as what people would be familiar with the band from past releases, as well as Curveball. The keys on this album do a great job of being in the background and really helping to make each song feel more layered. Of course, as with To Expect with Lovebites, the lyrics on this album are great and they are very motivational. This is an epic album that at no point dips or has any weaker moments. This is not only another all-around top-tier album from the band, but this is also a top-tier album in thrash metal in general. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the metal album to beat for 2020. That is why, without a doubt, I'm giving Electric Pentagram by Lovebites an overall score of 10 out of 10. Giving it a tier of masterpiece. And my favorite songs on this album were Thunder Vengeance, Raise Some Hell, When Destiny's Align, A Frozen Serenade, The Unbroken, and Swan Song. What were your thoughts on Electric Pentagram by Lovebites? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to thank you for taking your time out today to watch this review. And I hope you all have a great